I really like that. That's honestly pretty clever because you can control too much or much more of the area there. To another extent though, he's very, very far away from the others. So if Wei decides to move out of Paradise early and he move east, if it's an eastern circle, then he could get caught in the middle here. But definitely have a lot of info for the other guys and they know how to play around it. Oh my god!
Speaking of caught in the middle, Besiktas goes down, sparking yet again, killing another man in a car.
Literally insane, this guy. Like, imagine when this guy hits 18 and he gets on an established roster with some of these guys. Like, it's gonna be crazy. He's such a good player.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you see sparking and you realize he's the one shooting at you, I think you're better off parking the car and running than driving because he seems to get a huge portion of his kills. Wow. Okay. That's an aggressive circle, Avenger, and exactly the opposite of everything Zen wanted.
Yeah, this is not going to be the Zen win. Let's just agree on that now, shall we?
Ahead and letting the rest of his team catch up. Here's the wrap of the side play by... Okay. Dog's not being overly aggressive. Double, I don't think, has any idea that he's here. And
connecting to
he didn't get him. There we go.
No,
there we
okay,
go.
Nice shot, though, there.
With the last bullet, FYI. So nice kill there. He was separated from his team. Yeah. So Entropic now knows that they have got somebody on the side, but that's what you want. M-Force goes ahead and waits for the right time to execute and takes out one player from Entropic who will just keep rotating away. I still don't fully understand why he didn't rotate with the rest of his team and decided to stay back there instead, because he was moving with the rest of the group and then sort of just very quickly veered off. Let's jump over to NALP as they go up against Quantum. Quantum already lost one person trying to rotate down to this compound. NALP has been here since they landed. Remember, they took some shots at another team that landed nearby, if I remember correctly. And Quantum taking even more fire from wow. So NALP is just absolutely, if you peek them, you get headshotted every single time.
Yeah, they're literally gunslingers, as you talked about before. I think they want to try to get across, though, because this is definitely going to end in the southern circle.
Yep.
And it's already extremely congested off the spot where the next circle is basically going. So we'll see how that's going to eventually happen here, though. Entropic is going to take down Dark SRS. Hockey here in this spot, and they're sharing a compound already here in circle 1.
Fist is there. You can see him on the top left of that mini map. It means that Ruins was left wide open for backfill. So some teams coming off the North Island should be able to get into that area as well and lock it up. Swedish goes ahead and gets Nowick. Nowick, who is sort of locked out of this fight with the fast pay Wildcats, end up going down in the distance, dropping Entropy down to just 2 players.
Thomas going to finish up Nowick. And the fast play Wildcats still off with this. This is a flashbang. This is an aggressive move. They're going to be running in on this. BSD full smacking in. He's going to send it with the backup of some other guys. Try to clean out this little spot. This is one taking down one BSD. Hoggish returned though. Wildcats is out.
He went for the flush. And that says the Wildcats, you said out, but Entropic also hurt dearly. That opens up the door for Blaze to actually come in and take over some area on the south side. Let's jump to Snip, who's sniping their opponents. They try to move in a little bit closer on this map. Digital Athletics moving through the middle as well. Smiley face collapsing. There's Zenith. We talked about them having a tough rotation here. Roth spins out, goes boom. That is not the way to rotate past these guys as they absolutely get dropped down. Yellow FTW drops out Digital Athletics as they try to make the similar style of move in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, we've got the rest of Zenith. They're trying to find a way home, and everywhere they go just seems to be resulting in the edge. You can see Quantum coming up to the high ground. Anonym goes down, and Zenith is eliminated in 15th place. Kylaris, wherever he is right now, is crying into his sandwich.
He's definitely crying into his sandwich. I think is a caster curse, the host curse. Is that something we can create for just Kylaris? That's very unfortunate, though. But as you see, second circle has popped a bit of a rough one, though. It could have gone a bit further south to open up some more kind of playable area here. The next one is going to completely force away all the water as possible. You also have...
Quantum's going to go for the old swim and pull as they move across the water. They should be fine to actually make that cross. Nobody else is looking at them at the moment. A lot of pot shotting in the middle of the map. Way also trying to ford the water as Rahina is falling away from their hold on the coast and moving inland. Blaze trying to get inside as well. Snip does get a knock on Apocalypse from Team Blaze as they're trying to make their way into the circle. Snip sniping at just about...
Is he going to open up or is he just going to wait?
He's going to sit there and wait.
He should.
Big brain plays right here. Good night. I'm going to be honest. I've played a lot of hours and I didn't know you could jump up there.
Really?
Yeah, I've never done that.
I actually played a daily tournament where I sat up there and I was hoping to survive, but one guy came in and cleaned, and he sat in the corner just across here. The Penguins are trying to get in there, and they're probably going to open up a fight early.
Oh no! The Nuclear Penguins absolutely melt Hanzus as he was trying to get in position to ruin them. Keanu, however, is on the opposite side of the bridge, manages to catch one, gets prepped out to try to take out the rest. They jump over the railing, the vault and the hope gets hit from behind, and Bonner does manage to get the return. So there's going to be two teams absolutely killing each other as they both tried to make their cross. Nuclear Penguins and Way. Neither wants to stay in this position very long, and they have to get out of there because NALP will be looking down here as well. So Nuclear Penguins has to somehow find a way to clear off of this bridge.
This is a rough spot for them. It's just that NLP is literally in double gatekeeping position. Ruins is played by Besiktas. They're going to be gatekeeping that as well. So whoever finishes up this fight early on, they're just going to try to get the most points out of it. And
Let's
then
jump over
later
to Rahina. Let's jump to Rahina as they fight Smiley Face. Smiley Face was not prepared from the push. Remember, they put Moldman out to a flank position to get information. That means that they were outnumbered when Rahina Esports or East Games stars pushed in on top of them. Yellow FTW hides out in the smoke, beaming outside of the house as well. They didn't manage to get the red, so Rahina is up at 4. Yellow goes down to a very nice nade from Nisa, and they are going to start to push forward. Goes for the spray and takes him down. Moldman is in engagement with M-Force. Can't help his team right now. So that'll be 2 eliminated from Smiley, and I believe only Moldman 3. Only Moldman is left, and he's fighting a totally different team, a different part of the map. Nuclear Penguins did manage to eliminate Way, that fight that we watched before this one. So they do get off the bridge to take a compound that's still so far outside the circle, it's probably not going to matter. NALP has them locked out with not a lot of options. SNIP in a good position. They can hold their ground as Rahina still continues to try to find their way into the circle. They have been chasing this white line since the beginning of the match. Smiley Face eliminated. Rahina desperately trying to find a location as the Bullman does go down to Rafa, but now M4 is going to go head-to-head with Rahina. Smash helps out Rahina, though, as he does get the knock there on Rafa, who has to leave the high ground hold and lets Rahina start to push up the hill. That's actually a huge benefit to Rahina to have that happen right then and there.
Yeah, Jubasic moving up. Also trying to get in. Both of them are not inside the circle currently. They have to get into a position where they do something here, but M4, they're just playing it passive. Remember, they're in a great spot compared to where Rahina is currently. A little bit ahead, trying to push onto this.
Smash causing all kinds of problems. So for the hold, nice spray there by Jupazic. He moves around to the right side. He's going to have Smash on his side. He goes for the second one. He doesn't. He does get the trade. He goes down, but he's knocked 2. M-Force now trying to make the play. Sinister on the run. He's got to worry about Smash to his right side as Jupazic is eliminated. 2 players left from M-Force after that exchange. Nookie in the blue does decide to go for Smash. Gets the elimination, but he is deep and going to be praying to get himself a few more meds to survive this thing as he is the last man standing for that team. Sinister HS keeping an eye on his tail as he continues to move ahead of the blue. Gets hit from behind. You look behind, you get shot from behind. And that is going to be a nice play. Snip has been sniping nonstop as every team tries to move. Another hard shift to the coast. Avenger, no gifts given as anybody who spawns on the east side has been desperately chasing west shift after west shift after west shift.
Very nice play here by Snip, though. Quickly moving on to with a double rotation, trying to get some control within the new circuit. Blaze is sitting inside the center compound. Guys off. Doxer is looking for the last player from Rahina to finish off that player so he can get some placement points. One more guy is going to be eliminated very soon, though, as we see Kapi finding Carl.
No age limit, please. Going to be moving forward. They had a tough cross on the bridge early. They made that decision, and now they go. Crowley going to get some fire there as we lose Sparking. He drops and is eliminated very quickly. Nade's going to come out as the guys from TBR try to defend their area, but NALP is pushing hard. Nice nade, puts a lot of damage there on Copy. The second one ends up dropping one of them, and No Age Limit, please, is going to have to rethink this push as they've been absolutely crushed by the boys already on the hill. But TMP says we're not going to leave this alone. Tempest pushes up and tries to take it from behind. So now it's a 3-front war. NALP and Tempest pushing from opposite sides. Nookie has moved into the blue. Nuclear Penguins eliminated in the meantime. He may cause a bit of a spoiler here as Tempest moves up the mountain, has no idea there's a man behind them. Tommel, the man, the myth, the legend, the cannonball, decides to move forward, throws the grenade out, defends his team as he hears shooting from behind, and they're going to flank around to the left side.
Yeah, they have to definitely try to get into a position.
Nookie in the grass. I think he saw him. Yep. That should be the end of Rahina. Nice play by Tommel. Yeah, I know, right? His AK spray is stupid. Tommel moving forward. Rahina is out. Now Team Brutes eliminated as they got caught behind the hammer and the anvil. No Age Limit, please, does fall back to a compound. Tempest plays the top of the hill. M-Force decides to slide to the left.
Ace is literally gatekeeping them as well. This is a rough circle overall. We literally have 3 players plus the Team Quantum guy closes in. Everybody else is outside. So 15 players trying to get into this new circle.
Absolute chaos had broken out. We covered as much of it as we could, but we're down to 7 teams. Tommel gets dropped by Snip. They've been doing good work. Clib goes down as well. M-Force is eliminated, but at the cost of Tempest losing 2 players or getting 2 knocks, that's going to hurt them. Now this is Pixel, 1K in a good spot here. He's got the tree peak. He's trying to figure out where Snip is causing him so much trouble from, and all he got is a baby tree in terms of defense. That said, Blaze takes the opportunity and pushes in from behind. They're going to go ahead and get that knock on Snip. Pixel hears it coming and says, this is my chance. Moves aggressively forward. He knows exactly where they are. Spray, can't do it. He goes down, and Tempest is out in 6th place. Snip gets the res potentially. Blaze decided not to overpush. They grabbed this little house, and they just stayed there. I think that's what it was. Tempest hoped that Blaze was pushing. It didn't happen. No Age Limit, please, goes out in 5th place as they try to make their rotation is. Quantum, who swam, fought tooth and nail to get into the circle, gets the circle, and now can play the ridge line. And Entropic going to move up as well. Blaze should be able to see him from the right side here. Snip is taken down hard by Laza.
Remember, Reggie Beardo was the guy that was sitting on top inside the house where Snip was trying to clear out now, though. Quantum laughing in a matter of the amount of space they have. They control so much land right now. Rip took the other house back. They managed to finish off Blasov with the nade on Stealthy, and now it's a 3-team fight here.
Just gonna go for the deny? Come on. Huh? Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie. He's gonna get the flush, so he gets the point and lays back down. He may I'd let yourself deny at this point. So up on top of the hill, it becomes a 2 versus 3, I believe. Yes, it is. As Blaze Esports pushes forward, and Traffic does go ahead and give the deny, decides to bow out of that fight, and is eliminated. So now it's a 2v3. Quantum with the spread down the hill. Blaze coming out of the house, feeling good. They've got lots of utility left because they haven't had to over-engage because their position has been strong since the middle of this match. We're jumping to Lipson's point as he sort of takes that right side. You got flankers out on the left, and Lipson's playing anchor. Rip up on top, looking to get himself locked in. I like the way they're doing this. They're just sort of clearing the edge while Lipson holds the compound and make sure nobody gets in there and manages to bury themselves.
Lipson in a great spot. Obviously, Rip is laying down. I like that. It's kind of a 2-1-2 punch with that. Smokes are coming out to make sure they cover the high ground. They're going to cover and try to play 2 versus 1 with Rip kind of anchoring towards the center to make sure that he can refrag. Nades are coming out from close, and he's going to try to...
Blaze knows that the only place they could, like, their most likely spot is coming out of the compound. They moved out before the grenades potentially came in and started the flank. So Quantum has no idea where they are right now, and it's going to be a bit of a waiting game. First person revealed. First person to shoot is the one that really gives up, I think, the most information here. Rip 9 going to try to crawl forward just a little bit. Let's step to Laza as he comes over the hill. He sees the first man, gets him burned down, and that'll be an easy point. Make it 3v1. Not a lot of hope left as Quantum tries to come up over the top of the hill, but taking fire from 3 members. He gets 2. Laza, it's a 1v1. Redzi versus Laza. Who's going to get it? Laza.
Oh my God.
The shot. He gathered the info. Nice play to get the 2 down. That said,